Another confession that I would like to share with you, let's say the lesson that I have to learn, is connected with how to embrace all areas of life without preferential awareness, which is a major topic in Tantra. And it is so difficult because, I have my work, then in parallel I have another project that I'm trying to develop that involves teaching, so involves building a whole curriculum and studying and putting a lot of energy into it. It's like a baby that is being born. And then in parallel with that, I also have the Tantric Aspirant project, plus spiritual practice, plus couple relationships, plus my health, eating, sleeping, all these things. And it's like, okay, how can I embrace all this at the same time without leaving anything aside and do it fully and in a profound way, like full on, with the same intensity, giving the right importance to everything. Because what I noticed is that I was jumping from one thing to the other. So I reached a point in which I made a list. I had not a list, like I had a drawing with circles around all my areas of life. I had to write it down, my spiritual practice, like to have it. And every day I look at it to try to expand to all that. And still, basically, to go full on, to do it superficially, yeah, I can eat superficially, I can practice just a bit, I can do many things superficially, unfortunately. But to really take everything and go full on with all my energy and make it successful in all areas of life, at the same time, it's like, how do you do this? And I can see, like, even my teacher was giving a lecture about this recently, like how many people that gave importance to a career, for example, then neglected their love relationship, or the other way around. Even though I knew that there is a way, it doesn't have to be like that, I was still changing focus. So this month, for example, I put more energy into the Tantric Aspirant and also in my work, and then I neglected completely my spiritual practice. Almost completely, honestly. And not to mention many other areas that already for 2 months, it's nothing very serious, fortunately, but I was also diagnosed with a certain health issue that I have to take care. And I had a whole plan for it: diet, supplements, natural plants, all kind of things to, be disciplined with it for a while in order to make sure I get healed as fast as possible. Yeah, sure. Work comes in, you're stressed with some things, you have relationship, you have other areas that you prioritize, and goodbye. I never thought about the plan for the health part again, which is something that if I don't pay attention to, it's gonna come with a bill. So there is a urge in me to learn how to be all encompassing, which is Tantra. So I am definitely in the right path for it. I definitely have the right tools for it, but now I have to do it. And so, yeah, this has been a challenge for me. And when I did this meditation with the godly attribute of godly love, I felt like when you are in love, there is this magic at the level of your heart that doesn't come from the mind, that kind of tells you all the time what is the right thing to do. Did you ever notice? Like when you are in love, you somehow flow, and you're somehow more aware and more capable of expanding your awareness without having to shift all the time. I feel the mind is the one agitated, shifting, changing topic all the time, and the heart is in its nature more all-encompassing, more expandable, let's say. It was so interesting to realize, okay, but what if I would start my day making a meditation with this state of love, with romanticism, with something that, or invoking even a very powerful loving memory, something that can kind of put me in connection with my heart, and really that you can feel your heart coming out of your chest and blossoming. How would it be to start a day like that? Would that make any difference? I'm very curious to see in practice if it works, because indeed, after I made love with my lover a few weeks ago, then I lost it, but for quite some days after that, and then also after this meditation with godly love. So every time my heart has a very big impulse, it's like I can breathe, you know, and I can take care of myself and I can expand much, much, much more. But then when that's off or mildly present, yeah, big problem. So now I'm gonna try this, and I invite you, why not, to do this with me. So to try to choose to be in love every day in the morning and to connect with this energy of love, and then to start your day from that place and see what happens.